The moves that should keep their clients safe. Luis Garcia's business is providing bodyguards to protect Mexico's wealthy. And right now, business is booming. The country is gripped in a kidnapping epidemic. Last year, the official count was more than 1,600, the highest in 16 years. Private security has turned into a must-have for the wealthy, and not just to protect them from criminal gangs. Anti-kidnapping activists say current or former policemen are to some degree involved in about 7 out of 10 kidnappings.
Sometimes the police help the criminals to commit crimes. There's a lot of mistrust in the authorities. That's why we are hired.
Hector Rangel disappeared in North Mexico after being detained by police at a checkpoint. His sister Brenda then received a phone call demanding payment just to keep him alive. But after 3 fruitless years of looking for him, she planned a march to publicize the lack of police investigation. She says that authorities in her state, Querétaro, then tried to intimidate her. She recorded this video.
I was in my house and around 15 to 20 police patrols arrived. They started running around outside with guns and some with masks.
Abro la puerta y me apuntan a la cara. Le digo, ¿por qué me hacen esto?
I opened the door and one of them pointed a gun in my face. I said, "Why are you doing this?" He said, "Lady, I'm sorry, we just received orders."
The family is now protected by federal government bodyguards, but they say authorities are still doing little to help them find Hector. It's been especially hard on their father.
Este es mi hijo. Qué desesperación. Qué angustiante. Qué tormentoso. Y mi gobierno no ha hecho nada para encontrar a mi hijo.
Since former President Felipe Calderón launched a full military assault on the country's powerful criminal groups in 2006, many have splintered and proliferated. As their numbers have increased, so have the kidnappings. They prey not just on the rich, but on small-scale business owners, anyone with cash.
Now we have a wide range of kidnappers, from large-scale organized crime to amateur kidnappers who do it in families. There are now lots of them.
Isabel Miranda Wallace, Mexico's foremost anti-kidnapping activist, tracked down her son's kidnappers and killers herself. She says this is a crisis that President Enrique Peña Nieto's government has fueled by inaction.
This was a forgotten crime. The government started with lots of reforms, but it put security to the side. There was a lack of attention in this that meant the right measures weren't taken.
The previous government did try to take action in 2010, setting up anti-kidnapping units in every state. The idea? A rapid reaction force, forensics and criminal lawyers, all on call 24/7. This anti-kidnapping unit has been seen as a model for the rest of the country to follow, but in many other states, similar units have a chronic shortage both of resources and staff. Paradoxically, in states with the highest incidence of kidnapping, the units often don't function at all.
Así es. En donde más incidencia hay es en donde menos capacidad de investigación.
This man has been brought in to solve the problem. Renato Sales, charged with making the anti-kidnapping units work. But as we spoke, it quickly became apparent that his power to change anything is limited. En términos de las unidades, ¿quién tiene el control directo de ellos? ¿Usted o los estados?
No, son los estados. Pero las unidades, a través de la...
Sales can only coordinate with Mexico's states, many of which he admits don't have the budget or the political will to solve the kidnapping problem. Meanwhile, Brenda Angel has been trying for 4 years to get an audience with the governor of her state, Querétaro. Although she's knocked on his door many times, His secretary has no record of her case. Like many victims of kidnapping in Mexico, she's still waiting for authorities to help her and her missing brother. John Holman, CCTV, Mexico.